Hello and welcome to our virtual tour of our 2014 Toyota FJ Cruiser. Now, a little bit about us here at Pacific Toyota and Lexus of Cairns. I am standing at one of two of our pre-owned vehicle yards. We have close to 200 vehicles in stock and go through about 160 on any given month, making us one of the largest pre-owned vehicle departments in Queensland. As you can see, we've got quite a variety of vehicles at our main yard here, just near DFO of Cairns. Across the road, you've got parts and services and our brand new part of Toyota and Lexus. And just as you make your way towards the city, you will come across our second pre-owned vehicle yard, stationed just down the edge of town there. Now, throughout the video though, I'll be going around the FJ here in complete detail, just pointing out any blemishes that may appear at first point of sale. So I'll start down around the front, being a four-wheel drive. Do like to check out the wheels. You obviously got the nice big alloys, making sure there's no scratching or gutter rash. Obviously making sure that there's plenty of tyre tread in there as well. These look to be brand new tyres. But obviously part of that roadworthy certificate that's attached to each and every vehicle in that driveway price here in Queensland. Nice and clean under the arches. Around the body though, on the exterior, we want to be looking for dents, scratches, stone chips, those type of imperfections. As we make our way around the front, we can see it's nice and straight and tidy though. We do like to be completely transparent with these videos and try and point out even these little minor imperfections. Now, these can be brush touched, but like I said, we like to be completely transparent. Up underneath. And we'll make our way across the bonnet as well, making sure there's no major dings, dents or scratches. Beautiful, nice, clean, straight front end. Just those very minimal little stone chips to be pointed out. But as we make our way down the body, just try to give you a really good angle. We'll check each panel as we go. Beautiful. Now the passenger front, again, nice and tidy. Brand new tyre as well. Nice and clean under those arches. We'll keep checking each one as we go around, but just make sure we've got that consistency. A little bit of marking in there. It's just a little bit of powder from its detail. But they're the things we like to double check just to make sure there's no major scratching or imperfections. Beautiful. As we can see though, very clean, very straight vehicle. Make our way back down, make sure there's no dings or dents. Beautiful passenger rear. Again, nice and clean with plenty of depth. Same up underneath those wheel arches, being a full drive, we just like to double check. As we make our way around the back end here, looks to be a little imperfection down there, just another little stone chip that, like I said, can be brush touched by our paint perfectionist. But we do like to be transparent with these videos. Beautiful rear door, looks to be nice and tidy. Marking there seems to be rubbing off. Now around the back here you do have your proximity sensors just here as well. And you've obviously got your built-in reverse camera just there where the spare wheel is. See that in action shortly. While we're back here though, we'll have a look through the rear. So they do have a fire extinguisher fitted in here as well. Relatively clean and tidy, just a little bit of wear and tear from over time, which is to be expected. There's a couple of 12 volts down there. And on this rear door has a few extra markings. To be fair, for its age and Ks overall, it looks very well. But like I said, we do like to point out these imperfections. Beautiful, we'll make our way down the driver's side now. Again, just try to give you a really good angle of the body. Beautiful, fourth and final wheel. So good to see that consistency all the way around with the condition of the alloys, the depth of the tyre tread and the cleanliness under those wheel arches. A little minor imperfection there on the driver's door handle. Again, to be expected with its age, but these little things can be touched up as well if need be. But overall, very clean, very straight vehicle. Just make sure on the windscreen there's no major chips or cracks. Again, obviously part of that roadworthy certificate attached. And as we can see up top, it has been fitted with the ARB roof rack up here as well. Beautiful. We'll now make our way through the interior. So driver's door, obviously the most frequently used, so we'll check that for some wear and tear. Overall still looks in relatively quite good condition, no scuff marks along the bottom or anything. While we're here, we might as well have a look through these back seats. So a little handle inside here. Make sure the rear door's in the same condition. And these back seats look to be very well looked after. Look to have hardly any use in the way of cuts, tears, burns, stains, sagging in the seats, anything like that. Nice clean flooring, mark free. Beautiful. What we'll jump in though, start it up for you. So, got full set of keys, 2 with the remote, 1/3 emergency spare. Beautiful. Obviously controls down the right here for the lights and that. And you've got controls for your hands-free or Bluetooth once that's connected, and the cruise control just there as well. And on the left-hand side, obviously to do with the head unit, volume and selections. As you can see, it's done 183,118 kilometers, and we'll check the history behind that shortly. Now, the FJs, they do have a bit of a setup up here, obviously to do with the outside temperature, compass, those sort of things. As you make your way down there, you've got a nice large touchscreen display, so this does actually have a sat-nav set up in it as well. But it's also where that reverse camera actually shows up through the rear vision mirror here. It's one of the sort of setups that they do have in these vehicles. To make our way down though, we've obviously got your USB, AUX and 12 volts, proximity sensors in the rear and your traction control switch. You do have your full drive control here, but also up on the roof, you've got for the rear diff lock, things to do for your crawling full drive as well. So quite a bit of setup in here. I do like to show you the full layout though. Up the front end, making sure it's just as clean and tidy as the rest of the vehicle. Make sure there's no fading or cracking across the dash, which is always great to see. It hasn't gone sticky or anything. Have a look. So we've got all of our books in here. I'll have a flick through the service, obviously being the main one people want to know about. And this one actually has full service history, which is always good to see. 10, 20, 30, 40. Going to be a little bit tricky to go through it all with one hand. But each page here does have a marking of its service and whatnot. The last one done by us here, so not due for another 10,000 Ks at 193,000. So not only exterior wise, it's been very well looked after, also interior and engine wise as well. So what we'll do, have a look underneath the bonnet while she's still running. So just to make sure that there's no knocks, rattles, squeals or anything like that. Running nice and smoothly, very clean and tidy, no vet dust or rust build up. Popped up nice and easy, obviously with the shocks on the sides there. Beautiful. That was our virtual tour though of our 2014 Toyota FJ Cruiser. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.